The Little Rock Board of Directors also making their thoughts known tonight on an increased city sales tax. The mayor's proposal would send funds from the increase to areas like quality of life, public safety, and the zoo.
But directors had concerns as to where the money was heading and how involved they were in its creation. Our Katrin Asaf live at the Robinson Center with more on that. Katrin.
Yeah, well, Kevin, Donna, there certainly was a lot to cover tonight. Board members spoke for 3.5 hours on the mayor's proposed sales tax initiative, really for the first time sharing their honest thoughts and concerns with the measure since it was first introduced in March. Vice Mayor Lance Hines began the discussion by responding to Director Antoine Phillips' comments last week. Phillips called out directors for refusing to talk about the initiative. Hines responded that, quote, "Our silence should be deafening to supporters of the tax." One of Hines' major concerns was the allotment of the funding and the lack of involvement from board members.
This is what the mayor has done in his administration through his parks program, mayoral initiatives. We haven't gone out and had public hearings in each one of the wards and asked the people of Little Rock what they want to see.
Now, other directors chimed in with their own concerns. Directors Wright, Wyrick, and Webb said the focus of the sales tax should be on infrastructure, while Hines, Director Kapiris, and Director Adcock said public safety and COPP officers needed to be the primary goal. The mayor responded that all concerns from board members will be taken into account and changes may be made to the proposal by next week's meeting. Now, today, the sales tax initiative made it to a second reading. There needs to be 3 readings and then a vote for it to pass. That final reading and the vote will take place on May 4th. If it is passed by the board, it will then head to you, the voter, to yay or nay coming up this summer. Reporting in Little Rock, I'm Katrin Asaf. Back to you.
Very interesting. This is taking a longer process, I'm sure, than the mayor thought. So what are some of the directors' ideas in terms of public safety, especially now, you know, when we're talking about all the violence that's been happening in the last few months?
Well, of course, that's a huge issue. That was a major topic of discussion today, as you heard from the board. There were kind of 2 sides. One was that we needed to up policing efforts, including officers and COPP officers, which are more community-focused and oriented officers. The other side of it was that instead of upping policing efforts, we needed to up community development and initiatives, specifically when it comes to youth interaction and youth development. So directors were kind of split on which side of the public safety issue would be best for stopping the violence, but everybody agreed today that something needs to be done, and the funding from the sales tax should go to that to try and stop the violence we've been seeing.
Was there consensus, or did you get a sense that they all kind of supported the sales tax in terms of how this could potentially help public safety? I mean, what are they thinking about that?
I think many directors said that in general they like the idea of using this extra funding to go back for the community. It's just the specifics that they disagreed on. In terms of the general consensus, you know, I think many directors are still hesitant. I don't necessarily think that too many of the directors will be on board 100% as we get to this next week. But yes, in terms, I think, of the public safety aspect, every director agreed that that needs to be something that's tackled in the sales tax. It should be a priority of the sales tax. Even the mayor said that that was something that, of course, even in his proposal, a certain percentage is allotted.
Especially in light of current events. All right.
Yeah.
Katrin Asaf, thank you for that.